Dalvin Cook went on Good Morning Football, said most likely he'll sign with the Jets, but he would love, it would be a Cinderella story to come home to Miami.
What do you think of that Adidas bag?
That bag is 100 years old.
Isn't that great? This bag, I probably got it in like 1983. That's a great looking bag, though, isn't it?
You know what? It's a testament to Adidas. Quality
longer than Zion's Nike shoe.
Good grief. That bag was black when you got it. Now it's light purple.
Isn't that crazy? Oh, come on.
Luke Skywalker, the 2 Live crew.
Look at that.
I mean, that's a cassette. Come on.
What?
You probably don't even know the joy of breaking open a cassette, right?
No, never bought a cassette. I did used to make the mixtapes in high school, though.
On tape?
Yeah, I used to have to push the play and record at the same time. Yeah, I made them.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I used to love going. I'm sure Dan remembers, maybe even Jimmy too, going to Specs or Peaches. They'd have the cassettes. You'd sometimes have to put your arm through the glass so people couldn't steal them. There was like a circle for your arm to go through, but you couldn't pull the cassette out. Then they'd have to open up the thing. Sam Goody. Good call.
You put those big plastic things on them so you couldn't put them in your pants because, it would bulge out in your pants.
Yes, you're exactly right. They would store them like in big things.
Y'all were thieves.
Yeah.
Like here, like what's on this tape? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out because I have a cassette player.
Oh man, this is Christmas.
This is Christmas.
It really is. I would sit around all night drinking beer, just hitting play and just listening. Like, what's next?
I'm so excited, man. Look at this. Anybody remember this? Paul Hardcastle, 19.
Whoo.
No, 19. This cassette is 19 minutes of 19. It's 19 minutes of the song 19.
My parents were 19 when that came out.
Whoa. This is awesome, though, by the way.
I'm waiting.
I'm so excited about this.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
You're
waiting.
like bated breath with every second you did.
I
in
do.
your bag.
Most of these are just untitled, uncased cassettes that I cannot wait.
Yeah, if you were living the high life, you'd buy like a 5-pack or a 7-pack of empty cassettes so you could record. If you were living the low life, you could buy one at a time and, unwrap it.
The Jerky Boys. Homemade Jerky Boys cassette.
This is funny. This is what when did you stop? What year did this end?
I mean, whenever CDs because when I went to University of Miami, it was 1991. And I think at that point I was only buying CDs at that point. Like there were still cassettes in stores, but I think I was buying CDs at that point. So I don't think there's anything here that's beyond 1990.
We're talking 30 years old. That's amazing. That really is amazing that you kept it.
Right?
There's nothing in my house 30 years old.
I've had the time of my life. This was me and my girlfriend in high school. They used to have those recording booths where you'd go record a song. You remember that, Dan? Like that was it was so amazing. And so we sang I've Had the Time of My Life. Don't tell me I saved that.
That'd be a problem with your wife, huh?
You know what? There's tapes in here that are mixtapes from people. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like this would be mortifying me. This says WVUM show 3.
Ooh.
So that's my 3rd college radio show ever. I'll last 3 seconds listening to this because it's gonna mortify me.
You gotta bring that to the station. We have to hear that.
Nope.
That's gold.
I second that.
This is the thing, though. 20 years ago, I tried to transfer cassette to like CD or electronic, and I still couldn't figure out how to do it. And that was like 20 years ago.
You see what I labeled this mix?
What is that?
DJ rap mix?
Def rap mix.
Def. We're gonna get some 30-year-old terms. Def.
That was my def rap mix.
Oh boy. Man, there's 100 damn tapes in there.
I know. A lot of these are like old air checks, like old radio. This is master air check. That's a radio air check right there.
That would be so painful to listen to. I mean, for anybody.
This This is when I was, interning at B96 in Chicago, top 40 station. And so, I mean, these are just, they used to call them like a flamethrower boss jock, and it's just like, here's the latest from, I can't even wait to hear.
Don't hurt yourself.
You're listening to B96 right now. Call in 225-807-306 to get those tickets to the B96 Bash.
Stacks of wax and mounds of sounds.
Hoch, you got to bless us with some of these.
I know. This one, I remember titling that. I used to try to come up with titles for my mixes that would be, I would go, oh, I know what's on that mix. This one is titled the Oven Mitt Mix. Don't know why, but I must have looked at an oven mitt, and I was like, oh, I'll call it the Oven Mitt Mix.
Maybe it's so hot, you got to use an oven mitt.
Oh, hot mix.
London Beat, I've been thinking about you. Remember that song?
I've been
thinking about you.
Great song.
That's a jam. Jimmy, get on that.
There we go. That's
All right.
wild.
I didn't know if you knew that one, Crowder. I've been thinking about you.
Yeah, that was a good duet.
Paul McCartney on one side, and then it says Nasty S on the back side. So.
Oh, I like this young Hoch. I like how this mind works. I like 17-year-old Hoch.
This is great radio.
My Adidas bag and my cassettes, and it'll all come full circle when I get my cassette player from Amazon. Keep you posted. All right. Did I miss all the headlines or anything else?
I mean, how do you follow that?
It's pretty exciting. You got to admit, as a music guy, Dan, like this, like Crowder said, this is going to be like Christmas for me.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, I'd sit around all weekend. Just what's next? What's next? Like, just, yeah. But I like the one with Paul McCartney on the A side and on the B side, Nasty S.
Yeah. Mark Aircheck.
Ooh.
That's cool. I like the nostalgia of it, but the eye-opening thought of your mind at 18, 19.
Right. Like what I thought was good song placement, what I would title it, what I thought was good music.
Bro, I gotta hear Def Rap and Oven Mitt now. I gotta see what 19-year-old Hoch thought Oven Mitt was.
Here's my old phone number in West Palm. It's printed because this is an air check that I would send out to radio stations. It says Mark Elliott Hochman, 407, because 407 was a West Palm area code back then. 407-791-0025. I'm giving out that number because I don't know who has it anymore. Somebody in Orlando, I'm guessing.
No, that number popped up in some women's phones back in the day.
Yeah.
It's him again.
Of course. Yeah.
Tell him I'm not home.
Back on the caller ID days, too.
Caller ID was like a separate box, though. It wasn't even built into the phone. Like you had to, like you couldn't believe that you'd know the.
That's crazy. It did not click. That was a house line.
Yeah, that's all there was.
I was assuming that's a cell phone. Boy. That's
all
crazy.
there was.
Oh, imagine missing that call at 21 years old because you were out. What? You were offering me a job?
Yeah, your answering machine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The service.
About all this stuff.
The machine that had the tape in it.
There you go. Ludlam Mix 89. I lived in Ludlam Point when I went to University of Miami. That's an apartment complex. It's still there. Ludlam Mix 89. This thing slaps. I don't even know what's on it. This thing slaps.
That was the party mix.
Oh, boy. You and Barry.
Ooh, yeah, he was at Ludlam Point.
Tell you and Barry were jamming it.
All right. Anything else, Dan? We're going to go back in time in the next segment, too, but not that far back.
Other than that, Justice Winslow sent out a cryptic Instagram post that he could be returning to the Heat and reuniting with Josh Richardson.
All right. Ooh, interesting.
It said Rook 1 and Rook 2 and had a picture of both of them.
Yeah. And to be honest, Winslow was a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But put him back on the team next season, both of them. I'm all for it.
You remember how that year went?
I do.
That wasn't a great year.
You know what really hurts is I bought a Justice Winslow jersey and he got traded away like 2 weeks later, and just a week ago I threw it away. And
Ugh.
what would be the irony that he comes back now and I could actually wear that jersey?
You should save everything in an Adidas bag, put it in your closet. You never know when you'll be able to pull it out again.
I
Dan,
learned that lesson.
I still have
Maybe
my
gotta-
Justice Winslow T-shirt.
Whenever you got to move, keep the good stuff like Hoch did. A big ass Adidas bag full of tapes.
That's a good looking bag. I will not listen to the slander on this bag.
Got to prioritize, Dan.
I'm not slandering, so you're good.
Oh, goodness. Let's get to weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations, 24/7,
Calling out
866-954.
sick next week. I'm busy with my cassettes.
It may be hot, but not as hot as that. What was it? Ludlam Point.
Ludlam Mix 89, baby.